Hello everyone, I'm Leo from the Four Color Cap. Now I'm going to tell you about my trip my family took to Mohe in the summer of 2024. Mohe is the northernmost city in China. Its latitude is similar to Warsaw in Poland or Berlin in Germany. But because of Siberia is to its north, the winter temperature there is much lower, reaching below minus 30 degrees Celsius. However, when we went there, it was summer, and the temperature was around 20 degrees Celsius. Although there was a big temperature difference between day and night, basically, a t-shirt plus a jacket was enough. There's no high-speed rail in Mohe. There's an airport, but the ticket price is quite expensive. Another way to get there is by regular train, but it takes almost 20 hours from Harbin. We chose a sleeper berth, which was comfortable and not too expensive. We thought we could enjoy the scenery along the way to the northeast, but now I don't really remember the scenery along the train routes clearly. All I remember is that there were a lot of trees by the road, but they weren't very old trees. It was quite different from what I had imagined about traveling through a big forest. Maybe the trees along the railway were rearranged. The next morning, we arrived at Mohe railway station. Compared with the railway stations in China's first and second tier cities, Mohe railway station is not big, but for a small border town, it's quite good. Since we are family traveling, my dad booked a car in advance. The driver would accompany us all the time, take us to some scenic spots, introduce the situation to us, and help us buy tickets. Because the main scenic spots in Mohe are quite far from the railway station and relatively scattered, chartering a car is a recommended way to travel. We chose a 3-day, 2-night itinerary, staying one night in each of the two villages, Beihong village and the Beiji village, and visiting scenic spots along the way. The driver was a young guy from an ethnic minority group. He was very talkative. You may not know that there are actually 56 ethnic groups in China, and the Han ethnic group is the main part. But in Mohe, there are ethnic minorities such as Mongolian, Hui, Miao, Zhuang, Korean, Manchu, Bai, Li, Blang, Yuan-Ki, and Oroqen. This driver was from the Oroqen ethnic group. Most of China's ethnic minorities can speak Mandarin well, and all ethnic groups are integrated into a unified Chinese nation. On the way to Beihong village, there was a scenic spot. After getting off the car, we walked along a path through the forest for a few hundred meters, and then there was a wooden viewing platform. From there, you can overlook the central part of the Greater Qing'an Mountains. Gentle hills are covered with forests, and the river runs through the forest, forming a small riverside beach. There are forests by the beach, and you can't see what's inside. We were on the cliff, so we couldn't reach the river. Above the forest, water vapor was rising continuously, connecting with the clouds in the distance and floating slowly. Although you can't see the end of the forest even if you look as far as you can get a sense of the vastness of the Greater Qing'an Mountains here.